And just let the eyes close. Take a deep breath in and a sigh out. Let's just move the head a little bit from side to side. So you might have a little bit of tension. I've got quite a lot today. I've spent the entire day gardening today. It was such a lovely day outside. And lifting lots of heavy pots and putting them into the ground. And my neck's a little bit tight, so let's just release. Good, now let's do a circle nice and slowly, so be very careful with the neck vertebrae. Just allow the exhale to release any tension. Notice the neck and the top of the shoulders. Lovely, change directions. Good, now let's bring our hands to our shoulders and we'll just release this section a little bit. So thumbs pointing back, draw a big circle. Change directions. Lovely, and then let's twist to the right and we'll hold and just use the exhalation to release any tension from the back. So from back right up towards the neck. And use a sigh out if you need to release any emotional tension. Lovely, let's twist the other way. And again, hold the twist. Just take a bit of time to sort of scan through the whole of the upper body. Use the sigh. If there's a bit of tension, you might find there's a bit of a lump around the solar plexus. Just really scanning for tension, not just the physical tension, but the emotional tension as well. Lovely, and release. Just roll the shoulders a little bit. Have a little bit of a move from side to side. Let the elbows gently lift so you free up the side of the heart space and ribs. Lovely, and then settle into a nice comfortable upright position. We'll start just by bringing the hands into Chin Mudra, so thumb and index finger together, form a little circle. I want you to simply bring your attention to the natural breath. Notice when you breathe in, it's quite cool. And when you breathe out, it's warmed by the interior environment of the lungs. Check that the jaw's relaxed. The spine's nice and straight, shoulders are released. And just simply witnessing the breath. So we're not altering it or controlling it at this point, we're just observing the natural breath. So when we work with mudras, a mudra is a bit like a light switch, like an energy circuit. So when the fingers are connected, it's on. And the energy is directed by the circuitry of the energetic field. And when we release the fingers, we switch it off. So we're just going to settle our mind to start with by using Sukha Pranayama, which just means easy breathing or an equal breath. So we need to simply breathe in for a count of 4. And breathe out for 4. So we're balancing the inhale and the exhale, which has a direct effect on the sun energy and the moon energy within us, so male and female. It also directly balances the sympathetic nervous system, that's the inhale, and the parasympathetic nervous system, the exhale. Every time you're aware of the mind wandering, just simply bring it back. Focus on the count and the sensation of the breath. Good, now we're going to increase the count to 5. So breathing in, so just breathing in a little bit more slowly. Check the jaws relaxed. Be aware of the effect of the breath on the body as it expands and contracts. Good, we're going to increase the breath count to 6. So as we increase the count, we're not necessarily breathing in for more. What we're doing is we're slowing the breath down, which has a direct effect on the mind. So it gives it more focus. So remember, the second sutra of Patanjali is Yoga Chittavrita Nirodhahe, which means yoga is the stilling of the mind stuff. So this is what we're doing here. We're just bringing some clarity and settling into the mind before we go deeper. Good, let's increase the count to 7. So remember, you're just slowing it down. So we're holding the focus at the tip of the nose. Be aware of the breath coming in more slowly. So the sound of the breath is much more quieter when it enters the nostrils at a slower speed. Lovely. Now the final count is a breath in for 8, so nice and slowly. Almost as if you're sipping the breath. Lovely, one more breath. Lovely, now we're going to move into Om. So we're going to separate the sound first into 3 sounds, A, U and which correlate with several things, but on a physical level, the A correlates with the diaphragm, the U with the thoracic breaths or the rib area and the heart space, and the clavicular region and up towards the head. And then the full sound of Om is really a way for you to connect to source, to your true nature, which is light energy at the heart space. And source is another word for God, soul, divinity, divine energy, whatever you want to call it. So it's just words, but I want you to really sort of connect to that presence within you. So let's just start with the first sound. I just want you to keep your hands in Chin Mudra. We're not going to change the Mudra position for the sounds this time. So we'll start with the R sound, and we're going to do 7 of each sound. Take a deep breath in. Now just rest in the silence after the sound, but be aware of the vibration that's still there from the sound. So the next sound is ooh, which vibrates into the heart chakra. We'll do 7. And again, just resting in the silence after the sound. Being aware of the vibration. The vibration when we create that sound within us. It's like dropping a pebble into a still water and it vibrates outwards, so it really helps to release trapped energy, stored emotions, so just freeing body, mind. And the next sound is simply the humming sound. Take a breath in. And again, just resting. And then we bring the sounds together to create the 3-syllabled Om. So Om is chanted in 2 different ways. The Om, just the Om. We're doing the 3-syllable tonight, so we create the Aum. And all we're doing is changing the shape of the mouth. Aim to get each of the sounds even. So aim for a count of between 4 and 5 for each sound. Take a deep breath in. Be aware of the sound emanating from the heart, creating this vibration outwards, connecting you to source. Take a deep breath in. And just resting in the silence. Lovely. Now we're going to use mudra called the Earth Witnessing Mudra, Bhumishpasha. So bring the left hand just above the navel, palm facing up, so it's actually touching the body, and then the right hand faces down as if you're touching the earth. So if you are sitting on the floor, let the fingertips touch the floor. So this anchors us to the earth energy, which is a grounding, supportive, nurturing energy. So just be aware of the breath and take your attention down into the root chakra, Muladhara. And we're going to use the square breath, Pravivi, Pranayama, with a very simple count. So the count is just 4 in, hold the breath for 4, then breathe out for 4, and then hold the breath out for 4. So we create a balanced breath in all 4 stages of the breath. So the breath isn't just inhale, exhale, it has 4 sections to it. So breathing in for a count of 4, holding for 4, exhaling for 4, holding out for 4. Keep going. So I have some light codes for the earth energy in the body. So just continue to breathe and allow the sound of the codes to come into the body. So it's just a frequency language. Nino tokusiona abarenaha, britukusiono tokoro, tokwana kakresia tataka. Hibritukushna, ibratakusiona tututokuru wanaha. Ikrianina nasia tataka. Ibratakasian tukukuru tokwa. Ikriana kasia tatatokuru tokokwayana nakakaresia tatakakara. Abroto kusyano kukuro to kokoyana na kakariana na tasia. Abroto kusyano oto to kwariana na sia takakakara. Tikukuro to kokwana. So we're going to amplify that energy by using the seed mantra LAM. So breathing in. Focus your attention at the root of the body, a red light. LAM. LAM. Keep going. Feel the energy vibrating down into the perineum where the root chakra energy is. Let it balance the chakra. Feel that sense of security and rootedness. Just resting with your attention on a red light at the base of the body. Ibrota keniana asiata takukuruto kwa hisriana utukushana harbadekesiana ateke riana utukoro harbadeniana nasia tatata kakaruto kushianana Ebrea tukusiana kurutikisiana nana hrie tukusio tukuru Ebrianiana nasia Ebrianiana nasia natakatakara nushakakabaro. Just feel that sense of security, stability and groundedness within your own body and energy field. We're going to move to the second chakra now, which is just above the pubic bone, the sacral chakra or swadhisthana. It governs the water element, creativity within us. So we're going to use the Shakti Mudra, which is the essence of power. So I want you to bring your thumb into your palm and let the middle two fingers fold over the thumb. So you've only got the little finger and the index finger touching. And then let those fingers point down and just hold it near the navel. Become aware of the breath in the pelvis. And I want you to visualize a crescent moon or a watermelon shape slung between the frontal hip bones. And we're going to do an even count, so like Sukha Pranayama, but we're going to move the energy from side to side. So this is the symbol, the crescent moon for this chakra. So start with your attention on the left frontal hip bone. And as you inhale for a count of 4, draw a smile across to the right frontal hip bone. And then exhale and draw a line back to the left, slightly apart, so you get like the crescent moon or a slice of watermelon slung between the frontal hip bones. So this particular mudra, Shakti mudra, balances the sacral and the root energies. So it grounds us, but it also gives us the ability to go with the flow. And this is, we really need this at the moment. There's a lot of high frequency energy orbiting in our field of Earth and the galaxy where we are at the moment. So we need that groundedness to keep ourselves stable. But we also need the ability to go with the flow as the energy changes. So just keep breathing in, visualizing this movement of energy from side to side in the shape of a crescent moon. And just use the count of 4. Notice how the breath is like a beautiful wave. Sinua take hebro tokosio noa hiria taka sia no takara hebro tokwania na asia tata kahroto kwa hebro tokosha naria takasia na tata takurutoa hebro tokwasiania na tataka Hibaroto kushenuana, brusiano toto to kwaya, ibriata siana toto shakukurudo kwa. Just embracing your creativity and the ability to go with the flow with this energy coming in. Hibaroto kushenuana, brota keshiana na tukuro tuaisiana naha, hibaroto kwa yayasia tataka. And the sound for this area of the body is vam, and the colour is a deep orange colour. Vam. Place your attention in the pelvis. Let the sound follow your intention. Vam. 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 Brinuto shinoquana, ibritike siane a tuto kokuruana, ibroto kushino utukwa, ibrianiana nasia, tatakata kurusianiana nanakabarianata. Just breathe in the vibrational frequency of the codes. Shinua takabarute sianiana takataka. Yuribto kushino uro wabataka sianiana takataka. Fushno kurutua abrata kasianana tatakataka. Now let the hands come into meditation mudra. So left hand on top if you want to create more feminine energy within you. So that creates the dominant feminine, or right hand. So I'm going to do left hand because everybody needs more feminine energy. Thumbs together. And just simply sitting with the stillness. Connecting to the stillness. And allowing the stillness of the physical body to support you, to nurture you. So this stillness that we're able to connect to is source, known as the mother or Magu in Tibetan. Just feel that sense of support from the stillness. Just let the body be still. Let the mind focus on the stillness and feel your whole being, body, energy, source, becoming one with the greater source consciousness. Feel a sense of expansion beyond the physical body that is just our vehicle. Be aware of a sense of source energy, the awareness that rests at the heart space, expansive beyond the physical. Hirobuto kusino nuata kabaria ni nanasia tatakakara toro. Hurubuto sienoto anana kabaria ni tesia nanana tatakataka. Hiritiki sieno shun utukuru boto kosieni anana nanasia tataka. Hirobutuko yonuataka. Just connecting to that source, the true self at the heart space that illuminates Nyarbutukusinuani ananasya tatataka. Being the observer of the physical life on earth. Sinutukuru mbosyono totokwani ana asya. Be aware of the light within you. And as you're aware of this presence, sinutukoro potakaya nana asyata tataka. Recognize it in everybody that you meet. Situkuru tukuborosya nana tasyata. Lovely. Bring the hands to the heart space. Just taking a moment to connect more deeply into the light at the heart space and honouring the divine within yourself. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Down through the midline into the light. And namaste. Thank you for joining me, everybody.